What's up, Internet? I'm Claris Polaris.
And I'm Nerdy.
This is weird if I go first, because Nerdy and Clarus sounds better than Clarus and Nerdy. You know what I mean?
I think they both sound fantastic.
Oh, well, thanks. What's up, guys? We're doing Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
And why did you do the intro, babe?
Well, I actually have read these books.
And I have seen the movies.
Yeah, woof. I'm so sorry.
Well, I've seen the first movie and the scene from the second movie where Nathan Fillion was in it.
I don't even think I saw the second movie.
Yeah, I've only seen Nathan Fillion's scene because I was like, Nathan Fillion's in that?
Yeah, I think I watched the first one and was like, nope. Yeah,
Look,
but the books are
Alexandra
great.
Daddario is great.
Yes, sure, yes.
I think she's great, and I think that it's Logan Lerman, right? He is awesome in other things.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But that haircut really, I'm really hoping that Walter Scobell's eyeballs are visible beneath his vest.
It's something. Oh, look, honestly, the show looks good. It feels like it's a different vibe than the movies. Like, they're actually, like, sticking... It seems a little more true to the books, which I'm excited for. The books, they're great. They're a really good read. They're easy. They're not heavy. If you're like, I just want something light and fun, great.
Yeah. I will say, I've never read them because I saw the movie and went, it's not for me. And then have spent the last, 10 years having people be like, no, you don't understand. It is awesome. You just only saw the movie. So I'm hopeful that this TV show changes my mind about that. If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here because my dad is not a god. And so I have, bills to pay and stuff.
Yeah, we can't just go to Camp Half-Blood.
I'm just normal dyslexic.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is this the end of the season? Is that going to be the last shot of the season?
No, I am assuming that is the opening of when he gets to Camp Half-Blood. But I could be wrong.
I thought that might have been him and...
No, it might be...
No spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
At least, I could have sworn I saw something. It happened again.
Oh, shit.
These impossible things that felt like they walked right out of the stories my mom always told me.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And then the next...
Is the dump trunk a commentary on that rhino having dad ass?
I hope so.
That rhino had a dumpy, you know what I mean?
I met Grover. We had a lot in common.
I got into Magic the Gathering, and now I'm poor.
Yeah.
You could almost believe they were imaginary. Weird, but harmless.
Huh.
Is that Grover's dad?
No. It's... No spoilers.
That's a pretty solid opening.
Yeah.
And describe it. Not just how it looks.
As goofy as that is, it's really hard to visualize dyslexia.
Yeah.
And, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That's not how I see the world. But
you're like,
that's
I
not
get
a
it.
bad way of putting it on film.
Yeah.
What makes you think he was a hero?
Because he kills monsters.
What makes you think that she was a monster?
Great point.
It's where we are unbreakable as long as we have each other.
You'll see. No spoilers.
Yeah.
As long as they have each other, everything will be fine.
Mom?
I'm right here, sweetie. Mommy's here.
What a weird joke for that girl to make.
When you're ready to hear what the gods have in store for you, they'll tell you. I believe in you.
Oh.
Hang on to that. It is a mighty instrument.
I do love how much of the beginning of this series is a bunch of people gaslighting a child.
What do you mean gaslighting?
They know that what he's seeing is real, and everyone just keeps telling him that he's crazy.
Well, no, they didn't say he's crazy or wrong. The one guy did, but the one guy didn't know.
But his mom knows, and she lets him.
We didn't see her say anything.
Oops.
Percy?
He's telekinetic?
I mean, yeah, you threw shit at him. He's not telekinetic.
Before we found you.
That looked incredible.
Sick. Well done. Well done. Oh, whoever is able to cosplay this.
Awesome.
Percy, there's no one here by that name.
Okay, yeah, now they're gaslighting him.
Yeah, no, until he gets to Camp Half-Blood, it is a show about adults just fucking lying to this kid and convincing that he's crazy.
Are you saying you saw Mr. Jackson assault Miss Boba Fett?
Yes. I did.
Fuck. Grover. Fuck you.
Yeah, wow.
I'm kidding, he's a child. Please, I'm joking. Because I'm lying to you repeatedly.
Well, it's like he said at the very beginning. Once you, know what you are, then you're kind of fucked. So, trying to prepare him, they're trying to protect him for as long as possible.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of young people go through this sort of thing in my time.
Okay, I don't need any more stories about how special I don't realize I am. They aren't helping.
It's just funny how much effort is being put into giving him a normal childhood that he clearly isn't having. He's not having a great... They're not protecting this, awesome experience.
It's not the experience, it's his life.
Right, but there is a place for him to be safe. And if he was there with people who weren't going to treat him like shit for no reason, none of the plot would happen.
Well, we can't get into it because spoilers. So.
Yeah, we'll get there. Probably this episode.
I'm walking out. You're walking in. I should be apologizing to you.
Well, damn.
So what'd you get kicked out for?
He said I attacked a kid on a field trip.
Okay.
That was impeccable line delivery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom.
She's in a wool sweater.
I'm all wet now.
I'm all wet now.
Take your shoes off before you get in my car. You understand me?
I weirdly feel like they sanitized him a bit too much for Disney Plus.
No, he's always just supposed to be a fucking...
I know, but he's not
nothing.
that bad. The movie version of him is so much worse.
Yes, the movie version is not the book version.
But
the movie version was bad. Bad guy. Bad man.
Yeah, but
very bad.
He has to be he has to smell so... Isn't that a thing? Or is that not from the books? Did the movies make that up? Is this me, not knowing something?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I found the good marshmallows, ones that don't burn so easy.
I don't think it was ever the marshmallow's fault I wasn't paying attention.
Their chemistry's really great together.
Yeah.
And then I realized he was unlike any man I had ever met before. Because he wasn't a man at all. He was a god.
Like Jesus?
That was well done.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're gonna say, I don't want to hear it. Grover?
Percy. Okay, so...
Grover, why is there half a goat in your pants?
Oh, it's... Oh.
He's taking it really well. He's all right. He's so chill.
He's like, these people are super weird.
What else haven't you told me? Is that the Minotaur? He is next.
He is brutal. He is relentless.
He's wearing underpants.
I don't know how you can see in the...
What's ahead of me, boys?
Yeah, I'm actually 24.
Hold on, please.
That was weird.
What?
I'm actually 24.
There's so much crazy shit. Just slip it in there while it's not the most important thing.
In this, wow. All right. Nicely done.
What is that?
His hoof?
Is that a spaceship?
It's the back of the car, babe.
What the fuck kind of car is that?
I don't know, like a car?
Do you understand me?
I swear.
All right. It's a good thing that doesn't have to come back and that Percy's safe for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
No danger.
Maybe I can confuse him, buy us both a little time to get away.
Mom, please, don't.
Hey, it'll be okay.
If they had just like been like, we'll talk in a couple days and she had left at the beginning of this monologue, she might have survived this.
What makes you think that?
He could have already been through the boundary by now. They just talked for like 3 minutes. Wow.
That looks rad.
Yeah. It looks much better than in the trailer. Because the Minotaur was the one shot that I was a little bit like iffy on in the trailer.
Yeah.
But he looked really good there. Huh. Oh. Using those underpants for leverage.
Yeah.
Come on, Percy. Oh, he's one of the like video game bosses that you have to run into the arena in order to fight. What? Okay.
Well, damn.
Well, damn, Percy.
Percy Jackson. We've been expecting you.
Huh.
Is this the Avengers theme song?
It is similar.
Fun, all right.
All right. We are going to do both. I'm assuming that, yeah, that's like a next time on. Okay. I'm so like, is there a post-credit scene on this? All right. That is episode 1 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Clarus, what do you think so far?
It's fun. It's, yeah, like, I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. It feels very much like the books.
I'm a little bit lost right now.
It's probably why they put out episode 1 and 2 together.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. I also think that episode 1 is a little exposition heavy, and I think that could have.
Yep.
I think that like because this episode's only 34 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
I actually think this could have been a little bit longer, and I would have put a couple more scenes at the beginning where we get to know Percy a little bit better before things get weird.
Okay.
I actually think they moved a little too fast. And I don't feel like we got a great sense of Grover and Percy's relationship before the betrayal.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the things that I think I think you could have put another, maybe even just 2 scenes that I think could have set Percy up and his mom and their relationship up a little bit more before you get into it.
No, yeah, it was enough for me.
Yeah, it's just a taste thing. I just felt like this was a little bit short, and there was a lot of exposition.
I agree with you there, yes.
And so I think that you could have just broken up that exposition by having a couple more personal like moments, and I would have been okay with it. Just personally, that's kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the look of a lot of it. I think the Harpy looked really great.
Yeah, the visual effects so far are really good. I like all the actors. Like, I think everyone's doing a good job. I like that, it's actually kids.
Yeah, and they all seem, the kids seem really talented.
Yeah.
Like
oh,
they're
yeah,
carrying
yeah,
the
yeah.
scenes.
Yeah. Very well done. Very cool. Yeah, I don't have a ton to say about the episode because I think it kind of needs episode 2 for a little bit more context.
Yeah. It's interesting because there's stuff from the movie that I think is like blinding me to the show a little bit, where like I'm confused. There's stuff that by now is introduced in the movie that they haven't introduced yet in the show, and I wonder if
the
it's
movie is like 90 minutes.
Well, yeah, no, but not just that. Like, there's stuff in the conversation with his mom, like why she's with that guy in the movie that I thought was interesting, like an interesting concept. And in this, she's just dating him because he.
No.
Okay, so there's still a reason. It just comes up later.
Yeah, they're just not because the movie was like, we have only so much time to get through a lot. Like there's you know it is like an easy read book, but like there's still a lot of things that happen, and they're like, we have got a show now, so we don't have to reveal stuff all at the very beginning. Like it can be pieces that are more like fit together as opposed to. Here's everything.
Why do you think they cut the moment where Percy's dyslexia in the museum doesn't translate to Greek, or does where he sees the Greek and it translates?
I'm assuming it's just gonna happen at camp.
Okay, fair. Yeah, do it in episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my favorite pilot for a TV show. But I think that it did enough to make me watch the next one, and I'm hoping episode 2 gets a little bit more into this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And a little bit more into Percy. Yeah, I'm curious to watch this. Let's just watch the next episode. I just want to get into the next one because I don't really know how I feel right now.
Where am I? You drool when you sleep.
Wow, these people are awful. His mom just died in front of him.
Well, she might not know that.
Yes, she does. Everyone would know that.
Why?
You think Grover didn't tell people?
Maybe not.
That's the minute yes, they know.
It was so important I get here because my father's a god. So I'm gonna go find him. I'm Percy Jackson. I'm new here.
Peter Johnson is here!
What do you mean, Dionysus? Like, the god Dionysus?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
He can fully hear them right now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Your Highness?
Oh. I think I can. Son. Now, before we get to know each other, there's something very important I want you to do for me.
Jason Mazzuccas, can you just show up and just be yourself?
Yeah.
Just like
1985 Chateau Aubryon. You can go fetch that for me.
Why?
Is that a bad wine?
It's a school for children. Why?
Percy's like, how am I so white?
Jason Mantzoukas is just Greek.
Yeah, but that complexion.
And that demigods are able to do things for gods that gods are forbidden to do for themselves. Mr. D was taking advantage of that.
And Grover was gonna let it happen.
You got the boy to camp alive. Don't overthink it.
He has a hard job. And
Grover?
Yeah, and I don't know that the show's setting him up the best for it with the writing, but he has to play much older than he is.
Yeah.
And I don't know that the writing is
tough.
helping him seem 24 to me.
Yeah. I was just thinking
He kind of seems 12.
Your pen, my wheelchair, they're all a part of your father's world, as are you now.
This would be so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Each cabin is home to the children
Cabin.
that God has claimed.
These gods fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like...
even now, he still wants nothing to do with me. What am I even doing here? There's no place for me here.
There is a place for you.
This camp needs a therapist so fucking badly.
Yeah, and it's not Mr. D.
No, because he should have woken up with an adult there ready to talk to him about his mom.
Grover's an adult.
Grover's the person who's been lying to him for the last few years.
I know you feel powerless, but you're not. All will reveal itself in time.
Do you want to talk about your mom?
Yeah.
It just feels a little weird. Like, it feels like all of these adults are just, like, ignoring the reality of the situation.
I mean, the Greek gods, famous for their communication skills.
But these aren't the Greek... The whole point is that this is the place where people take care of these kids because of that. Mm-hmm. And they seem so woefully unprepared to do anything that Percy Jackson needs right now.
Yeah.
Look, if you want to give me a hard time, just do it tomorrow.
Heard what happened to you on the hill, and I just wanted to say I'm really sorry.
Thank God. Oh my God.
I'm Luke.
Oh! Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. Looks like one of those
really
makeup
good.
jobs that like blends into the...
Is Peeta Malark in this world? Is he currently in the Hunger Games? Using his cake decorating skills?
You've been picking at them again.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be nervous.
Is he about to go fight Darth Vader? But he cuts off his head and it's his own head under the helmet?
No.
Sorry, spoilers for a movie that came out in 1980.
But you haven't told Percy anything yet.
No one is gonna tell him anything.
But doesn't he deserve to know the truth?
Grover saying Percy Jackson deserves to know the truth at this point is fucking hilarious. I've been lying to him for 10 years, but doesn't he deserve the truth?
Because you will say nothing to him about this. Do you understand?
All you've done to him is lie to him. I don't understand what the show's trying. Like, I'm so confused right now. Grover's like, I can't lie to Percy. Why?
Well, because, like, Percy didn't know who he was, so that, like, that didn't happen earlier.
Right, so I'm saying that if anyone understands lying to Percy for his best self-interest, it's the person who's been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah, but he doesn't believe that hiding that is in his best interest. They're different.
That's normal here. And the daydreams, and ADHD, and dyslexia. Spend too much time trying to figure out why the gods do whatever it is they do, you'll drive yourself crazy.
Fair.
You can enjoy what this place actually does offer.
What's that?
Sports.
Like, you want attention around here, dummy? You better be ready for it when it comes.
His mom died 2 days ago. These people suck.
I wouldn't.
He's like, nah, just give me.
I love it's just like a normal like kitchen lighter. Like it's not like a magic lighter, it's just
Yeah.
Is there a Greek god of disappointment?
That was a good line.
I like the smell of begging.
You burn what you'll miss the most. Then they know you really mean what you're about to say, so they listen.
It's some fucked up shit.
Damn, yeah, that was bleak. Wow. That's...
I mean, ignoring me is one thing, but he doesn't get to ignore you. I'm gonna make him see us both.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, the real strength of the show is him right now.
Yeah, honestly. And I think, like, the special effects are very fun.
Yeah. The writing is trying to squeeze a lot in, and I don't know that that's benefiting the characters very much, but...
Tell me you made it all up about the Minotaur, and I'll let you go.
I didn't make anything up.
He didn't even tell you about it.
There's also a piece of its horn.
That's fun. Get wrecked!
He's like,
Hey!
I can explain.
No, you can't.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't.
You were watching me sleep.
Yeah.
I'm Annabeth.
Are you stalking me, Annabeth?
Yes.
All right.
Help you do what?
Win capture the flag.
Is that the end of the episode?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Okay, I was like, that is such a funny line.
That would be great.
A demigod would arrive who was fated to go on a quest that even Chiron couldn't prevent. And when that happened, she could join it.
Oh, okay.
Usually she gives up after a day or two, but she's still watching you.
Can you ask her to knock it off?
Heroes, it's time.
It is time.
And return across the river shall be the victor.
They have not trained Percy at all. They've given him
The game was
no help.
scheduled and...
Company! Move out!
Percy's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Also, he has a different shield?
Oh, he has a
everybody
much
else?
smaller shield, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why? He needs more surface area.
Also, like, that kid has a fucking axe. I don't really understand how they're supposed to protect from hurting each other.
You still don't get where you fit into all this, do you?
He needs a headband really bad. Those bangs with that helmet is not...
Problem.
Wait, what?
That looked great.
Gift from my mom.
Of course, it's a fucking Yankees cap.
Athena would.
They told this poor boy nothing.
Yeah.
They have given him no information.
He's gotta get the flag.
Percy's on it. When it's time, he's gonna be ready. I know it.
I'm so lost. He seemed really interested in glory a while ago, and now he's chilling.
Like you said, nobody told him what to do.
I know. This girl's not even wearing armor. She just has a denim jacket on.
Yep.
All right, Percy. Damn, that chest plate is magic. Probably.
And I think the spear is.
It'd make me feel better. Are you feeling up to that yet? Guess it's a no.
These kids are all fucking like, she knows he has to be magic to be here.
Well, and also, he hasn't told anybody. So
he's never once said out loud that he killed the Minotaur.
It's been Grover that, like, I'm assuming told people, and so...
You fucked up, girl. You got close to the water again.
You know what? The combat's better than I thought it would be for kids.
I'm impressed with how they've choreographed it for sure.
Yeah.
I just wish we had seen like a scene of someone showing Percy how to use a sword. But I guess he's just magically good at it.
Well, that's why they were testing him out with the other, like, with the archery and the... Like, because you are supposed to be, like, good at something.
Oh, no. The consequences of your actions?
Yeah, right?
How sad for you.
Were you here the whole time?
Yes?
You were here the whole time and you didn't help me?
Yes. Percy. I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Cool. That was well done.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad's calling.
Your dad's calling.
And your father's only hope to prevent the outbreak of war.
What a creepy fucking cabin to make that kid sleep in by himself.
Yeah.
That if he doesn't return the bolt by the summer solstice in 1 week, there will be war. That is your quest. You must leave immediately.
You won one game of Capture the Flag.
He's been here 2 days.
The bolt is with Hades in the underworld.
I know it sounds daunting.
I know I have no proof.
Poseidon has claimed you. This is his will.
Poseidon has ignored me my entire life.
Yeah.
Hangs in the balance. You will accept this quest.
I won't. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry, sir, but I have news.
Grover?
Sally Jackson is alive.
When do we leave?
All right.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like under 40 minutes. I'm surprised.
That one was 44.
That was 39 minutes. It's 44 once you get to the end of these credits.
Oh, I understand. Gotcha.
But it is not 44 total minutes. I really like the one thing I want to call it, the art of the finale of the closing credits is really beautiful.
Yeah,
stunningly done.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought some of the fun of it being a TV show was going to be to get to do more here. And I'm actually sad they're leaving Camp Half-Blood so fast.
Okay.
This show feels like the show feels like it needs to move at a breakneck speed. And I wish that it didn't, because
That's
I
fair.
wish that I was spending more time with these characters and not with just being told stuff.
Yeah.
Because I actually think the actors are, other than Grover, who I'm not blaming the actor for, I just don't think Grover works for me because he's 24 years old. If you tell me that he's 13, he works fine.
Yeah.
But him being 24 just straight up doesn't work for me, the way that he's being played and the way he's being written.
Yeah.
But all the other actors, I think, are really bringing it to their characters. And also, I feel like we're just not spending time with people in favor of telling us things about the world that are mildly interesting, but I don't know. The exposition is a lot for me right now.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It does feel like it is moving very fast. Like, I can't remember exactly, but I think in the books, like, he's at Camp Half-Blood for several weeks.
Training.
Yeah.
He's been here for 48 hours, and they're like, you have to go to hell.
Yeah. Yeah, which, like, they want to get to... honestly, like, I think the more interesting stuff story-wise is the, like, adventures that they get into, and so I can understand them making the choice of being like, let's spend more time there. But yeah, it does feel like the show is kind of like, we have to get through this setup, tell you all the things, make the story happen, and then we can kind of take a minute, and I think that's fine. It isn't my favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's better than the movie so far. I think that the scene with Percy with the candle talking to his mom.
No, that scene, incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I want more of that. I want more of,
I just think
like,
this is geared more towards kids.
But I think that... But I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, kids are going to love Camp Half... Like, if you want to make the show for kids... The Camp Half-Blood is the place to be, right? Spend a couple of episodes here.
There's not
train
much more
Percy,
you can...
foreshadow abilities that he can do later on, and like there absolutely is. You could have spent a whole episode on training Percy, and then started the next episode with the capture the flag fight, so that when he's fighting Clarissa on the beach.
Yeah, but capture the flag happens when he's still green. That's the point.
Sure. In the book, again, this is my point of like this feels like we're like running through the book a little bit, and I don't know. It's not the amount of exposition in 2 episodes is not fully working for me in a package that overall does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, I think Percy's great. I think Annabeth, she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Luke.
Yeah.
He's one of the strengths of the show for me. Like, Percy's the best, but Luke is up there.
Yeah.
I think that, like, the adults are a little rough for me. Kind of around
his mom was great, I think.
She was good, yeah.
She, like, I really enjoyed her, but yeah, I agree with that. And I love Jason Mantzoukas, but he's not really playing anything right now except, like, the adversary for no, like, apparent reason.
I don't understand why any of the adults, and I'm including Grover in this,
yeah,
are doing what they're doing. I don't see a benefit in anything that they are doing. I don't understand any of it. These characters are not behaving in a way where I can understand how what they are doing is benefiting their goals. Because if their goal is for Percy to go on a quest, why bring him here? Who gives a shit?
What do you mean? Like, what?
Okay.
They need so the Zeus is going to start a war if he doesn't have the bolt, and they believe Percy's the only one to.
Yes, and he's been here for 48 hours.
Okay, but they have a week. They can't be like, oh, Zeus actually give us a couple months to train this guy.
No, but that's my point. Why spend 48 hours with him here, doing nothing with him? If you're going to be an adult and you're like, okay, this kid is going to show up, we are going to have 2 days where we can have him in camp. Let's tell him the truth really quickly, and then spend those 2 days being like, this is what we're doing because we're going to prepare you as much as we can.
We don't know when they found out about that. The fact that the summer solstice is in 1 week seems like it happened, like Zeus was like, I give you 1 week from today, and that was like, the ultimatum was set then and there.
But then establish that in the writing. They didn't know it was
Poseidon's son. They're like, oh, he claimed you, and so now you're involved in this situation. Like, they had no idea that Percy had anything to was even related to it in any way, shape, or form.
And I think that that's where I get confused. Is the scene at the end sets up the journey that they're going to go on as. Because you're Poseidon's son, Zeus thinks that it's you, even though he has no reason to. Like, literally 0 reason to think that Percy stole the bolt.
Well, except that it's his rival's son.
Yeah, but that's not
it's the fucking Greek gods. They will literally take any reason to fight with one another, and like that's just that is Greek mythology.
Sure. So then that's an insane leap, right? I'll give you one. I will give you one, right? If that was the only insane leap in that scene, I'm so down.
It doesn't seem that insane to me, but okay.
The second insane leap that the adults are making, and that the kid is going, why the fuck? Like, if you have a child in a scene with multiple adults going, this is dumb, then I, as the audience member, go, yeah,
why was he saying this is dumb?
He was, because he's like, why the fuck is it my job to go to hell to... Chiron does not give a reason in that scene for Percy to believe that the bolt's even in hell.
I think...
And it's not... It wouldn't be that hard to have one. Like, it's an omission.
Yeah, even if he was just like, my best guess is this, but the fact is that he tells Percy as though it's fact when he has no idea is bonkers.
And then Percy says, I'm not going to go on the mission, right? And then Grover
and he skipped
comes
over the
in.
Oracle. Well, actually, they might do the Oracle stuff in the next episode.
But then Grover walks in to help Chiron and Dionysus to get Percy to do the thing that they need him to do. Mm-hmm. And they're upset with Grover because Grover's revealing information that they don't want Grover to reveal to Percy, because then Percy might go on the mission that they want him to go on. Like
the point of that scene was that they were dumb and didn't think that that would be a good influence for, like, they were not thinking about him telling Percy that to send him to hell. They just weren't thinking about it. They're like, oh, no, we told you no, and you're doing a thing that we don't like, even though it is servicing our own ends.
Yes.
No. Yeah. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong and misremembering, because it's been, like, over a decade since I've read the book. Mm-hmm. But I think that part of the inciting incident for Percy to leave is that, because Zeus is so powerful, like, Camp Half-Blood can't protect him fully. And so he has to leave to clear his name.
Sure.
Like, he is, like, in danger and putting Camp Half-Blood in danger. Which I think is, like, a part that, like...
I would have loved... If you had just said that in the show, that would go such a long way to explain why he has to leave immediately.
Yeah. And I don't think I'm making that up. I think that is in the book.
I think the kids are great.
Yeah.
And I think that this show could be awesome for the rest of the way, and that it just has a clunky amount of exposition to get through in 2 episodes that made it not my favorite. Mm-hmm. I think the package right now is strong enough that the rest of season 1 could be awesome.
Fair.
It really could. These 2 episodes, I think, are a little bit rough for me.
Yeah.
I think they could have been a lot simpler and a lot more character focused and could have been better, but because the character performances we're getting are very solid.
Yeah.
But so that's where I feel right now. I think that, like, this is... I think that Percy Jackson fans are probably happy, but I think that this audience, they want to grow the audience of the franchise with this. I don't know that these 2 episodes do that the best, because I don't think this is the best presentation of the story. Do you think that that's fair?
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what the discourse is around the show so far. Because I love the vibe of it. Like, yes. I love the art, I love the design, the creatures, the vibe, the actors. Like, there are, like, things about it artistically that I like, but storytelling-wise, it does feel clunky, I think is a good way to put it, yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. I feel like we just got told so much, and I don't really understand.
Fair.
And I wish that I did just a little bit more.
Maybe we'll find out next week.
Yeah. All right. I'm excited for episode 3. I am. I'm more excited for the rest of the show than I was.
Yeah,
before,
like
weirdly.
We said, the show
even though I didn't love these episodes,
has potential. Definitely has potential.
It's really just because the kids are great, and I think that once you have Grover, Annabeth, and Percy on the road together, I think that this show could light up in a way that it isn't yet for me.
Yeah.
But I'm excited enough about them that and their chemistry is good enough that, like, I think that that's what these 2 episodes did really well. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm excited. Even though I know I haven't been the most positive about this so far, but I do think there's, like, room for this to really take off.
For sure.
If you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below, because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Percy's mom.
Yeah.
Sally Jackson.
Yeah.
Sorry, lady. You're literally in hell. That's so bleak. And
that's rough, buddy.
The people are bullying your son because you're in hell, which is just fucking... These kids are awful. If you want to follow... They're terrible.
Yeah.
Like, Luke is the best one, and he's a liar. If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy tonight.
Bye.
Bye.